Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Mindy Banks. I'm the Flip Flop Chef. Today I want to show you how to make a delicious muesli recipe that was given to me by the chef of a restaurant back in Georgia, and I want to share it with you guys today. It's delicious, it is so easy to put together, and it'll be the perfect breakfast whether you're staying at home or you're eating on the go. I'm going to prepare this as if I was going to eat it on the go. I'm going to use Pampered Chef's Make and Take Mason jar. This is a really cool jar. I want to tell you a little bit about it before we make the muesli. It comes with a spoon and fork set, and you'll notice that these kind of snap together here. And when you're ready to use them, you can take them apart. They can be used independently, or if you want to snap them together so that you have a longer utensil that will fit all the way to the bottom of this jar, you can snap them together that way. So the Make and Take Mason jar can be used for transporting layered salads if you like to make salad in jars. You can make these ahead of time, buy multiple Make and Take jars, put them in the refrigerator, and then grab one each day to take to work. I'm going to show you a breakfast option today, but I do want to show you how cool this jar is. First of all, it is a shatterproof container. It's a mason jar so that it is, it's not glass like your traditional mason jar. It is shatterproof, so it does make it easy for you to take with you. It has two lids, so this is the lid that you put on the top to seal the jar, but there's another lid inside here, and this is a salad dressing compartment, or if you wanted to put extra toppings for your muesli or extra toppings for your salad right inside of here, you could certainly do that. And so you have two lids, the storage cap for the salad dressing compartment and the lid for the Make and Take mason jar. Now, if you're not already a member of my recipe community, I hope you will join me there. You can find it at theflipflopchef.com. There is a cookbook download in the files section where you can find all kinds of recipes for layered salads to use with your Make and Take mason jar. But let's go ahead and make the muesli. Now, if you don't know what muesli is, it's basically a cold oatmeal that you can make overnight, very similar to making overnight oats. So we're just gonna layer our ingredients in the jar. So we're gonna start out with 1 cup of rolled oats. So I'm gonna take that out, and I actually probably should have used a 1/2 cup size to make this a little less messy here, but not so bad. All right, so we're gonna do 1 cup of rolled oats, and then we're gonna add some yogurt. And I actually made homemade yogurt. I used my quick cooker to make homemade yogurt. If you want to learn how to do that, I do have another video on my channel. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel while you're here so that you don't miss any of the videos that I post. But this is vanilla yogurt that I made in our quick cooker. I'm gonna measure out 1 cup of the yogurt, and I'm actually gonna mix this with some pea protein just to add a little bit more protein to this meal. So we're going to do 1 cup, and I'm using our mini measure all cup, which has a 1 cup capacity. So let me just measure all this out, and I'll show you how this works. I love the measure all cups. It's kind of like my first experience with Pampered Chef. My mom bought me the 2 cup measure all when I went to my very first Pampered Chef party with her. These are our leak-proof storage containers. I love them. They're glass containers with a plastic lid that snaps on all 4 sides, and these store great in the refrigerator. Because we have square and rectangle dishes instead of round and oval, these are going to take up a lot less room than if you use round or oval containers. So I love my leak-proof containers. I have at least 4 of every single size, and you can always find them in my refrigerator, freezer, and in the pantry. I'll set that aside for now. We're gonna mix our protein with the yogurt in the small batter bowl here. Now, I measured 1 cup of my homemade yogurt in my mini measure all cup. You just pull the plunger down to the measurement that you need, pack it to the top, and then you're gonna just press it out like this, and then scrape any extra that might be on the end there. So the measure all cup, the other side can be used for liquids. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of, oops, I didn't bring the tablespoon. Let me grab the tablespoon measurement. Every time I do a video, I try to get all of my tools together so I don't have to go grab anything, and it never fails. I always miss one. So 1 tablespoon of Pampered Chef's pea protein. This pea protein is amazing. You can use this, you can add it to drinks and smoothies, batters and doughs, pasta, rice, oatmeal and soup, ground meat, ground meat substitutes, sauces, spreads, dressings, and dips. And if you're not familiar with this, our pea protein is vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, and it's made without nuts. So that's what we're adding in to our yogurt. So this is an extra step just to add a little bit more protein to this meal. I'm just going to use my little small whisk this together, get that powder incorporated. And then I'm going to pour my yogurt on top of the oats. We're basically just layering this, and then we're going to let this refrigerate overnight. If you are, you can leave it longer than overnight, but I would say at least 8 hours. And this is a really nice hearty meal to kind of get your day started. And you could make this into a couple servings if you don't want to eat it all at once. If you're eating it on the go, eat some for breakfast and save the rest for your afternoon snack. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some almond milk. And I'm going to use store-bought almond milk for this recipe, but you could also use homemade almond milk. You can use coconut milk, regular milk, you can use heavy cream. Really, any milk will work for this. And if you want to make homemade almond milk, you can do that in the deluxe cooking blender. I just happen to have this in the fridge right now. So we're going to add in 1 cup of water, or excuse me, 1 cup of our milk. And then I'm going to add in a ½ teaspoon of Pampered Chef Cinnamon Plus. You could use regular cinnamon and add a little bit of nutmeg if you like. I'm going to also add some coconut palm sugar. So this is going to be to your desired sweetness. I'm going to do 3 teaspoons. You could use more or less depending on what you like. And then I'm going to add in a 1/4 cup of sweetened dried cranberries. Now, at this stage, you could just leave it if you wanted to, or you could give it a little stir just to kind of mix all that we just added in to the milk that's on the top. Just sort of mix this together a little bit. And then this is ready to go in the refrigerator. So remember, you have 2 lids here. So we're going to put the lid for the jar on first. And then if you wanted to add some cranberries so that you have a little bit more to add on the top, you could also add nuts, almonds or something if you like. Put the lid on here and then put this in the refrigerator. Let it sit overnight or for at least 8 hours. It'll keep fresh for several days, so you don't have to do this every single night. If you wanted to make several at once, put them in the refrigerator and then grab them as you need to. You could definitely make 3 or 4 days worth at a time. And again, this is the Make and Take Mason jar from the Pampered Chef, and it comes with your spoon and fork set, and these are all dishwasher safe pieces. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out my recipe community. You can find it at theflipflopchef.com. I give away a prize every single Friday, so you don't want to miss that. And be sure to subscribe to my channel and sign up for my emails. So I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Let me know if you have any questions.